Another day, another Power 5 for you, running red hot at WagerTalk.com right now. I'll talk more about that in just a little bit, but in case you're unaware, now a 29-9-1 all sports run, including 10-1-1 the last 4 days. 7 straight winners in college basketball. So, how about a thumbs up for that? A reminder you can also comment down below as I'm running through these 5 free selections for Wednesday. Let's start in the Champions League, where I've actually got 2 for you today. Damn you, Borussia Dortmund. If you watched yesterday's show, you know what I mean. But let's stay in Germany today for an all Bundesliga fixture. Bayern Munich hosting Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern up to minus 140 on the three-way line. Total sitting 2.5. I want to hit the prop market here and take Bayern to win or tie and under 2.5 goals. That's even money, plus 100. These teams have already met 3 times this season, twice in the Bundesliga, once in the DFB Pokal, that's the German Cup. Those 3 matches have produced a total of just 3 goals scored. So we have every reason to believe this first leg of the Champions League round of 16 will be low scoring. But I also don't see Bayern losing. Not at home. This is a team that's unbeaten in 9 straight. I had them Friday against Stuttgart. I think they make it 10 in a row without a loss, and the match stays under 2.5 goals. Again, we just need a win or a tie from Bayern and the under 2.5 to cash there. Barcelona Benfica is the second Champions League match I want to talk about today. By the way, both these start 3 p.m. Eastern on Paramount Plus. I am expecting 2 things from Barcelona and Benfica. One is plenty of goals. 2 is for Barcelona to get a result here. No worse than a draw. Do not think Barca loses. So, how about another Champions League parlay for you on Wednesday? Barcelona to win or tie and over 3.5 goals, plus 110. This team's already met in the league phase. It was a 5-4 thriller. We don't even need half that number of goals to be scored to cash today, obviously. Barcelona happened to be number 1 in the league phase with 28 goals scored in 8 matches. They've scored multiple goals, 11 of their last 12 away. Scored 4 goals each of the last 2 matches. This team is absolutely rolling. And you also have to consider Benfica's 10 UCL matches thus far, including the knockout playoff against Monaco, have seen a total of 35 goals scored. So there should be no shortage of fireworks here. And I think Barcelona avoids defeat as well. So let's now turn to the NBA, where I thought we were going to be 2-0 last night. If you caught the show yesterday, I gave out Bucks Hawks over. That hit. But then the Clippers had an epic gag job in Phoenix. I actually had written it down as a winner. I fell asleep before the game was over. Boy, was it a rude awakening when I checked the final score when I woke up this morning. We've got 2 interesting TV matchups tonight, though, in the association. I'll talk about both of them. Heat at Cavs is up first, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. As much as I love this Cavs team, it needs to be pointed out they have trailed by at least 15 points each of their last 3 games. Now, they have come back to win all 3 and are, in fact, on their 3rd win streak of at least 11 games this season. However, second night of a back-to-back, laying double digits? No, thank you. I will take Miami plus 10.5 here. Heat have covered 4 straight. They were off last night. Meanwhile, it's the Cavs' 3rd game in 4 days. They had to go to overtime to beat Portland on Sunday. I just don't see Kenny Atkinson's team winning by double digits tonight. For OKC at Memphis, which is a 9:30 Eastern tip on ESPN, I would play Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 31.5 points. SGA comes in averaging a league best 32.6 points per game this season, so we're not asking him to do anything out of the ordinary, like when he dropped 51 on the Rockets Monday. In 2 previous games versus Memphis this season, though, SGA scored 32 and 35. The Grizzlies have not been good, have not been playing good defense of late, I should say. They've allowed 129 points or more to 4 of their last 5 opponents. It stands to reason if the Thunder put up a big point total tonight, SGA is going to be the driving force. Just one play in college basketball tonight. I know that's pretty crazy with just what an appetizing card it is. I talked about this one on the morning wager. Number 4, Tennessee at Ole Miss, 9 p.m. Eastern from Oxford, ESPN2. My opinion is even with a few days off, it's going to be pretty tough for Tennessee to get up after that thrilling win they had over Alabama over the weekend. Remember, the Vols were down by as many as 9 in the second half in that one. Both they and Ole Miss won their respective games on Saturday with last-second threes, as luck would have it. I know Tennessee cares about getting a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, but Ole Miss cares about seeding in the SEC tournament. Tonight will be their final home game, 12-3 straight up in Oxford this season. 4 of Tennessee's 5 losses, guys, have come on the road. They only scored 65 in a win at LSU their last time out on the highway as well. Offense is the concern with this Vols team, so I'll take the plus 3.5 with Ole Miss in this SEC showdown. They certainly do not want to drop down to ninth or lower in the conference standings because that means they would have to play in the first round of the conference tournament. They do close at Florida, which is a likely loss. Here's a quick recap of the Power Five for you. On Wednesday, Champions League, we had two parlays. The first, Bayern Munich to win or tie and under 2.5 goals. Then in Barcelona Benfica, I like Barcelona to win or tie and over 3.5 goals. NBA, I like Miami plus 10.5 at Cleveland, and I like SGA over 31.5 for OKC at Memphis. Then in the college game, we like Ole Miss getting 3.5 at home against Tennessee. Here's your last chance to comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. Feel free to share your own bets as well. After you're done doing that, head on over to wt.buzz/BP, where, again, I'm red hot. 29-9-1, all sports run, including 10-1-1 the last 4 days. Guys, I'm going to be pretty blunt with you. I haven't been this hot in a long time. 7 straight winners in college basketball. Big thank you to all that joined me for last night's $5 special. That was on Texas plus 7.5. Turns out we didn't even need the points. Longhorns won outright, although they did give me a bit of a heart attack by letting that game go to overtime. Nevertheless, again, running really hot at the moment. 27-9, my last 36 college hoops releases. Woo. I have 2 4% best bets for tonight in college. We look to make it 9 straight winners. Consider a subscription, guys, as we roll into March Madness. That is going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed the show. Smash that like button if you did. Make sure you're subscribed to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.